Hi there, readers. I'm Mrs. Gardner. Welcome to the Reader's Garden. Today we're doing lesson 66. So have you ever noticed that long words seem to have a rhythm inside of them? Let's see if we can find out more about that.
Phonics connects sounds and symbols, unlocking code, increasingly nimble, like wings for words, it'll lift you high. With every sound you soar, you fly.
Today is day one of our lesson, so here's our plan. We're going to start with our new concept, which is what we're doing now. Then we'll do some blending and segmenting practice for our phonemic awareness practice. We'll go over and practice our auditory drill, our visual drill, and we will finish up with our blending board. So 5 activities total for day one. So let's get started with our new concept. Readers, today we're learning all about syllables. A syllable is a unit of sound inside a word, and every syllable has a vowel sound. You can feel syllables when you speak. Your chin drops slightly for each syllable. So let's try a word. Robot, robot. You try it. Robot. Did you feel your chin drop? Yes, and I felt it drop 2 times. Robot, 2 syllables, robot. You can also clap the syllables when you feel that rhythm. Here's the step-by-step for finding the syllables in the word. First step, lightly put your hand under your chin. The second step, say the word slowly. Now let's begin. Third step, feel your chin drop down to touch your hand. Count each drop as a syllable. Do you understand? So if we say robot, robot, 2 syllables in robot.
First, lightly put your hand under your chin. Second, say the word slowly, now let's begin. Third, feel your chin drop down to touch your hand. Fourth, count each drop as a syllable, I understand. Now let's try it out for real. Feel each chin drop one by one. Place your hand in chin position. Let's say our word and get it done.
Let's count some more words and syllables. Let's count some more syllables in words. Here is an octopus. Let's say octopus together. Octopus. Octopus. How many syllables? 3 syllables. Octopus. What is this? An umbrella. Ready? Umbrella. Umbrella. I hear 3 syllables in umbrella. Umbrella. Next up, let's do the syllables in shoe. 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 There is 1 syllable in shoe. Shoe. Next, let's find the syllables in watermelon. 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 How many syllables? 4. Watermelon. Spaghetti. 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 I hear 3 syllables. We can even clap them. Spaghetti. Next, helicopter. 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 I hear 4. Let's clap them. Helicopter. Robot. 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 2 syllables. Now let's look at the word robot written out. Robot. In that first syllable, which is in front of the yellow card, we see ro, R-O, and in front of the orange card, bot, B-O-T. Each section, each syllable has a vowel in it. And in the word robot, that vowel is an O and then another O. What's the difference between those 2 O's? Ro, bot. Ro is a long O. Bot is a short O. O, ah. O, ah. And we're going to get into why that matters. Let's talk about closed syllables. A closed syllable has 1 vowel, and the vowel is followed by a consonant. So the consonant closes the syllable. Imagine there's a garden gate, and there's a vowel, and that consonant is closing the gate on the vowel. And the vowel is making a short vowel sound. Here's some short syllable examples. Bat, rock, tip. Each of these short syllables has a vowel. B, at, r, awk, ip, a, it. And each of these vowels is followed by a consonant. In bat, we hear t. In rock, we hear k. And in tip, we hear p. Each of these consonants is closing the syllable in to protect that short vowel sound. It's closing the gate on the vowel and keeping the sound short. In bat, we hear a like astronaut. In rock, we hear ah like otter. And in tip, we hear I like inchworm. Now in contrast, let's learn about open syllables. An open syllable has one vowel, and the vowel is at the end of the syllable. Nothing is closing it in, and the vowel is making a long sound. These are all open syllables. Hi, no, she. Each of these syllables has a vowel, which I've underlined and turned red, and it is at the end of the syllable. I, O, E. And each of these vowels is making its long vowel sound. I like iceberg, O like oats, and E like eel, to make hi, no, and she. Readers, you've just learned something very powerful. And it's not something that all readers even know. If a syllable ends with a consonant, the vowel is usually short and it's a closed syllable. If a syllable ends with a vowel, the vowel is usually long, and we call that an open syllable. This helps you to predict vowel sounds in longer words when you're breaking them apart to read them. You're learning to read words and decode them from the inside out, and that is really cool. You know me, and you know I love to write a song, so of course I couldn't help myself. I had to write a song about syllables. This syllable song talks about lots of different types of syllables that we haven't gotten to yet. There are 6 syllable types, but it does talk about the open and closed types, so we're going to play that part of that song right now.
A syllable is a unit of sound in a word. Each has a vowel talking that can be heard. Learning to read syllables play a key part, so let's sing and learn our syllables by heart. A closed syllable ends with a consonant. Its vowel sound is short, as in cat or set. An open syllable, the vowel sound is long, like go or we. Those vowels sing their song. A syllable is a unit of sound in a word. Each has a vowel talking that can be heard.
Your first sound is h. Next sound, I. I, hi. Here's the next word. Him. Here's the next one. O. Go. Next one. Got. Now let's do some segment. The word is she. Let's segment it. She. The next word is shed. What's the word? Shed. 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 The next word we're going to do is we. We. Adding on another sound. Here's the word wet. 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 Great segmenting. What does this spell? ED can spell t. ED can spell d. ED can also spell id. What does this spell? G spells g. What does this spell? G can also spell j. What does this spell? C spells k. What does this spell? C can also spell s. What does this spell? The letter A can spell a. What does the letter A can also spell a. What does this spell? The letter I can spell it. It can also spell I. What does this spell? The letter O can spell ah. What does the letter O can also spell O. What does this spell? The letter E can spell eh. What does the letter E can also spell E. What does this spell? The letter U can spell What does the letter U can also spell oo. The letter U can also spell you. What does this spell? NK spells nk. NK spells nk. What does this spell? NG spells What does this spell? The digraph WH spells w. What does this spell? The digraph PH spells f. What does this spell? CH can spell ch. What does this spell? TH spells f with your voice off. What does this spell? TH spells f with your voice off. What does this spell? SH spells sh. SH spells sh. What does this spell? CK spells k. What does this spell? S spells s. What does this spell? S can also spell z. What letter spells the sound t? The letter T spells the sound t. What letters together spell the sound t? The letters E and D together spell t. What letter makes the sound d? D makes the sound d. What letters make the sound d? E and D together make the sound d. What is one of the letters that makes the sound j? One of the letters that makes the sound j is the letter J. What is one of the letters that makes the sound j? One of the letters that makes that sound is the letter G. G can make the sound j. What is the letter that makes the sound s? The letter that makes the sound s is S. What are the letters that make the sound s? The letters that make the sound s are S. What is another letter that makes the sound s? The letter C also makes the sound s. What letter spells the sound A? The letter A spells the sound A. What letter spells the sound I? The letter I spells the sound I. What letter spells the sound O? The letter O spells the sound O. What letter spells the sound E? The letter E spells the sound E. What letter spells the sound oo? The letter U spells the sound oo. What letter spells the sound U? The letter U spells the sound U. Blending board time. Blending board time. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let's start with the word lamps. Lamp. Is that enough? Nope. We're going to need an S to make the word lamps. Now, how do I change lamps to camps? I'm going to need a C. Amps, camps. If I take off that A and add an O, the word becomes comps. And if I want to change comps to romps, I'm going to need an R at the very beginning, and I get romps. How do I change romps to ramps? I'm going to take my RC car and drive it off a ramp and do lots of ramps. Ramps. If I take off that S, we get the word ramp. Ramp. And I'd like to change ramp to tamp. So I'll need a T. And if I take off my MP and put an M, the word becomes tam. Please add an E on the end of tam and the word becomes what? The word becomes aim, tame. How do I change tame to fame? I'll need that F up there, and now I have aim, fame. If I take off that F and put an FL, the word is now what? The word is flame, flame. If I take off that FL and put an L in the beginning, the word becomes lame. Lame. How do I change lame to lime? I will need an I to make lame, lime, I'm lime. If I wanted to change lime to lice, I'm going to need that soft C sound to get the word lice. Oh, it makes my head itch thinking about it. Lice. And lice could become lace. Lace, which I guess also makes my head itch if I think about having lace on my head. Lace, lace. If I bring up a K, what's the word now? The word is lake. Ooh, I'd like to go swim in a lake. That would make my head not itch. That feels very refreshing. If I take off an A and put a U there, what's the word now? The word is Luke. Is there anyone watching whose name is Luke? I bet so. Luke. And then finally, how would we change Luke to fluke? We'll bring up our FL and we get fluke. Now, if we take off the FL, we get uke, like a ukulele. Sometimes people will say, I'm going to play my uke, and that's what they would be referring to and how you would spell it. So let's put our letters all away and we will be ready for the next day. Great job with all your work on this part of our lesson, and I will see you tomorrow for part 2.